guys, how's it going and welcome to another Gamer Tech review. Now in this review we're going to be taking a look at a gaming headset made by Plantronics and it is called the Rig. Here it is here, and in the top right corner you can see this big blue works with PlayStation 4 sticker. As it suggests, this headset does work with consoles, both PlayStation 4, Xbox and also on PC, which is awesome. Another cool feature this has got is you can plug it into your mobile device. However, it's got a few little tips and tricks up its sleeve which I think are really awesome, and they come in really handy when playing games on either platform. So without further ado, let's just have a little bit of a look at the box. On the front of the box we can see the headset itself along with the USB audio mixer that comes with it. Now it looks quite interesting with lots of sliders and dials and buttons and things, so it'd be nice to have a little bit of a closer look at that later on. Both sides of the box go into a few more details and a variety of different languages for what is including and what it does, and again on the back there's just a lot more information, a lot of it in Russian. A little thing I want to point out quickly, which I've just seen, is on the top tab it does say GLHF on the top. I think that's a really cool little feature, and it kind of reinforces the fact that this headset is made for gaming. So that's the box out of the way. Now let's just take it out and have a little look at the headset. I must say this has been sat on my side for quite a while. I have been meaning to review it a couple of weeks now, and I just want to get it out of the box and have some fun with it. So let's open up the side. Look at that. It does look very nice in there, and it does look really comfortable too. So I'm excited to see how comfortable it is compared to my headset. Now I will say as a bit of a personal preference, I'm not a huge fan of having the ampy type things on the desk. It's not something which appeals to me too much. I'd much rather have just a cable that goes to the PC and then that's kind of it. So here's the microphone here, which has a cable attached to it as well. Why are you not coming out? Is it just a plastic molding? Am I doing something wrong? Do I need a snake charmer? Look how fancy this is. Look at that. It's like all super proper sealed and stuff. I've never seen a box so fancy like this. Look at that, that is crazy. That's a quick start guide. Then we've got a load of cables sealed in a metal proper bag, which is probably clean enough in there for you to put food. There's the microphone cable. We can get that out of the way now, and that's quite interesting. Headset is free. These are very soft. These feel very good. Now color design I really like, and it's quite handy because it matches my PC case. It's got like carbon fiber on the sides here. So the microphone, I'm guessing, slots in to there like that, and then that becomes the cable. I can connect my phone to you if I want to play some music. That's quite handy. So it's also got this quite handy little cable tidy thing there. But that's a nice little touch, so if you don't want to play some music through your phone. And you've got volume as well. You've got your phone volume, and you've got your headset volume. And you flick this button. Look at that, you flick this button to switch between your gaming thing, so that's PC or your console, or your phone. And then you've got volumes for each one. You play each at the same time. And then you've got a microphone mute there, which is quite cool. And then this is power and microphone, that will be. And then that will connect into your headphone jack on your computer too. So that's quite interesting. To be fair, at the minute, it's all right. I'm okay with that. In the front of this, you plug your headset cable into there, and then that's where you'd put your little Xbox One if you have an Xbox One. So that's quite an interesting fact. I'm actually looking forward to test this because I haven't used one of these for a while. I think the last one that I used something like this would have been the Roccat Cave 5.1. All in all, headset looks very pretty. These are very soft. Not a huge amount of padding though up in the top here, which I'm a little bit concerned about. I think that could be a bit of an issue. Let's have a quick look through the cable bag quickly. So if you want to connect it to your controller, that's your cable that you'd use for that. Also that goes straight into the headset side bit. So that's quite cool if you want to use it on a... That's really interesting. And then we have got a inline volume control. Tell me that's a microphone. Oh, that is a microphone. That is very good. I like that. We can whack this mic off, like the PC gaming mic if we want to. Put this in instead. And then you've got an inline microphone just like that. And then that plugs in too. That is really good. I like that. That is a nice feature, and I'm looking forward to testing both of these. However, I'm fairly certain that the microphone on this stock is going to be a lot better than the microphone in this inline, but I do like it. Right, enough gawkling at this. It is time for me to put this into my PC and test it properly. So that is what I'm going to do. So what were my overall thoughts on the Rig headset? Well, first of all, I must say I really did quite like it. I think the 40mm drivers delivered a really good, solid, rich sound to you, and it was quite leveled as well between the bass and the highs. In regards to it being comfortable, on my ears it was very comfortable, but on the top it wasn't so much. The top bar isn't really padded a huge amount, so after a while of gaming you do feel it kind of sitting on the top of your head. One of the other things with the top bar is the fabric they've used isn't really grippy, it's quite soft and smooth, so when it's on the top of your head, because it doesn't clamp too much, you do find that it flips from forward and back quite a bit, which does get quite annoying. I was finding that if I had to look down at the keyboard to type or something like that, this little head movement here would make the band fall forward and back on my head, and it kind of kept tilting to the point where I had to reseat the headset and then go again. Now, I did try to sort this out by positioning the headset further back on my head, but when you start it further back on your head, it then just decides to want to slide down that way as opposed to then coming forward, so that was kind of like the main issue I had with it. Now, the little USB audio mixer that it comes with, I absolutely love, to the point where it is still on my desk now. The way the little mixer works as well is you've got that little flipper between your phone and also your games. So say you're playing your game and you want to listen to music on it, then you have it flipped to the right hand side so the game button is down, and then you have your music volume level as you would do. However, say you're getting a phone call and you want to listen to them and just completely mute the game, instead of just pausing the game, you just press the little button down, it flips the audio so it turns the game volume off and makes the phone volume just the only thing that you're listening to. So it means you can focus on those phone calls if you get an important one come through. In regards to the little levels button, there was 3 presets on there, and to be honest, I didn't really hear a lot of difference between all 3. Sometimes I'd accidentally press it, or my microphone would, or something like that, and it would change, and to be fair, the only reason why I kept changing it back to the one I was on because I felt like I should do, and not because it sounded bad or different or anything like that at all. So I don't think there's a huge amount of difference with the ones that are preset on the device. I did like the selection of cables that came with the headset. The fact it had a detachable microphone, but also you had a cable which you could plug in and had like a regular inline mic for your mobile. I thought that was really, really cool. And the fact that this headset I could quite comfortably wear out and about outside and not look, you know, silly was awesome. This isn't just a headset which you can use on your console, on your PC. You can use this as a day-to-day, out and about hands-free kit for your phone as well. Volume-wise, the headset was quite loud as well, and because you have the headset plugged into the mixer instead, I think that extra USB power pumps it up and gives you that extra volume. So if you do like loud stuff, then this is great for you. Right, I'm gonna be super honest with you guys now, and just let you know that I am still using the mixer, and I've been using the mixer for quite a while now, but I am not currently using the headset. Now, the reason for this, like I said earlier, is that it just flops on your head a lot, and it gets really, really quite annoying. Like if you're wearing a hat or a hoodie or something like that, and then you have the bar sat on that, then that's fine because it stops it from moving around. But because it flip-flops a lot, I just find it quite hard personally to use it comfortably, because every 5 minutes or so I've got to readjust it, or I've just got to be aware of my head movements when I'm playing and not let it wobble around. Now, on the front of the mixer, it has got that standard 3.5mm jack, so you can put in any headset that you want. The only thing you have to be aware of is that the microphone jack on there, it only works with like consoles and stuff. So yeah, that's just my little 2 cents on the side there. Love the mixer, I think it's great, really, really handy device. However, the headset, not so much, but it's purely just because of that comfort issue. It sounds great, the audio volume's great, and it does sit comfortably in my ears. It's just the top bar. Now, if you're wanting to buy the headset, you're looking between £50 to £60, which isn't too bad. I'd say that's pretty much on the money for this headset. However, I am going to give it a rating of roughly about 6 out of 10. The reason being purely for the fact that it doesn't really want to stay on my head. Like, it just wiggles around, and yeah, it's like it doesn't like me or something. But the mixer gets a big solid, you know, not 10, but probably 9 out of 10, something like that. It'd get 10 out of 10 if it had holograms and extra awesome things like that in it. And that's pretty much it. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've learned a few things and you found it interesting and you've been a bit enlightened on the Plantronics Rigs headset. If you haven't already, then please do hit the subscribe button and subscribe to the channel. Come join the Gamertech family. It's awesome over here. We have like prizes and giveaways and cake and stuff. And again, if you haven't already, then make sure you head over to Twitch and follow me there. I do live streams for Hearthstone and Counter-Strike and things like that. So link is just below in the description. Click that, come check it out, and I'll see you over there. So until next time, guys, stay fresh.